Hello! I am back here with my coins, my coin collection. The coins that you saw in the thumbnail, this one is a 2001 dollar coin, and it's 1 ounce of fine silver. Pretty cool. It is a commemorative quarter from 2001 of the September 11th. This is a 1923 peace dollar. You'll never believe how I got this. I was standing at self-checkout. No, actually, I was on my break when he bought this, or when he got it from a customer. And he got a few of these dollar coins from customers, a couple Eisenhower dollar ones, and then this one. So he thought they were 50-cent pieces. And he knows I collect coins, and he showed me these coins from his register. And I'm like, sure, I'll buy those. And he only charged me 50 cents for these, even though it says $1 in giant letters on the back. They even say $1 in giant letters on the back of these Eisenhower dollars. Ew. What an idiot. So yeah, this $50+ coin only costed me 50 cents out of the register. Pretty hilarious. Pretty cool to look at, despite all of its scrapes and scratches. Two cool Eisenhower bicentennials. Actually, I have three of them. One is in graded form. This is slightly cracked on the inside from, I have no idea, but this was given to me by a coworker, former coworker. Then I got a whole bunch of other Eisenhower dollars, 1974, 1977. $1972, it has a letter beneath the head, but I can't read it. 1971D. 1974D. 1978, can't tell if that's a D or a different letter. 1978D. Another 1978D. Another 1978D. And a 1972D. Got this really cool Franklin $50, 1952. I think I need to clean it up a little bit. And here's the back of it. It looks like it reminds me of Taco Bell. It also reminds me of what the old paper food stamps look like. I don't know why, but it just does. But it's a pretty cool looking coin. There's the back side of that Franklin $50 and the front side. I will have to wash this off. I'm sure I can wash it off. And then here's one of my favorite $50 in the world. 1906. I want to say this is a Barber $50, but I could be wrong. And here's the back of it. I just love the artwork on these old coins. And we have a 1945 Walking Liberty $50. I used to have a bunch of these, but I spent them back in 2011 when I became jobless That was it. That was a stupid move. And now we have a whole bunch of silver coin quarters, and almost all of these came from my register work over the years at stores that I've worked at. 1964. A couple of these have probably come from Coinstar too. 1964. 1963. 1963. 1956. 1962. Another 1964. Another 64. Another 64. Yeah, 64s are still out there quite a bit. 1964 again. 1956. I have a 31 somewhere. I'm pretty sure I do because I remember having a 1930. I think it was a 37 quarter, but I don't for some reason I don't have it here. That's silly. And somewhere along the way, I saw a video about 1970 quarters being potentially valuable. I gotta look into these quarters. I have them in my coin collection just for that reason. I have a 1969 quarter because it says 1969 on it and it's funny. And I have a 1985 P quarter, the year I was born. I have two really nice brand new rolls of 2018 quarters. Not quarters, but half dollars. Half dollars. I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bicentennial half dollars. Pretty cool. And they're all D's. Yeah, they all have letters on them. Got another stack of half dollars here. 1971 D right here. 1980. 1977. 1998. This one is a P. 1995 P. A 71 D. A 1979 no letter. 1989 D. 1994 P. 1966. I always thought they were done with silver minting, but my 1966 feels and looks just like a silver quarter, or just like a silver one. 2001 D. Another 2001 D. 2001 P. 1997D, 1971D, 2018D, 1974 no letter, 1999D, 1971D, 1971D as well, 2001D, 1996D. Standing Liberty quarter, but I do not know the year. 1893 bust cap, I think is what that's called, or it's a barber quarter, but that doesn't sound right. I think it's just bust for these. All right, 1893 on that guy. Sacagawea dollar, but it doesn't have a year on it. It does not have a year on it. That's weird. James Madison dollar. Andrew Jackson dollar. George Washington dollar. I never really got into collecting the gold dollars. I had several of the Sacagawea dollars at one point. The years I had like 2001 through 2006, but never got into those because I ended up spending them once I lost my job back in 2011. LOL. And I have a ton of bicentennial quarters. Too many to count because I got one whole Q-tip container full of them and one whole Altoid container full of these beautiful quarters. I love these quarters. I collect them. I save them every time I see them. I used to have a ton more, but once again, back in 2011, my coin collection pretty much disappeared. I remember spending $35 worth of bicentennial quarters on a Game Boy Color. I had always wanted a Game Boy, and I finally had money, but I didn't have real money. I just had a bunch of quarters. I'm like, I want a Game Boy, so I bought a Game Boy. I bought a Game Boy with $35 worth of bicentennial quarters. Hello, Calvin Saxton. I collect small rocks, twigs, and bits of string. Fun fact: very people share my hobbies. The field is wide open for me. It sure is, Calvin. You could put your own valuation on your twigs. Yes. COVID. Just kidding. It's not. It wasn't a dry cough. All right. We got one 1999 Susan B. Anthony. The back of these are pretty cool too. And that was a 1999 one, and I got three other ones that are 1979. I had a bunch more, but once again, in 2011, I spent them. So, I got some interesting coins here. We have a South Carolina coin right here. It's different from the regular state headquarters because it is a pure silver one. They, I guess, made some pure silver quarters back in the day, and not very many of them got out to the public, but I think these were called planks or something like that. I don't know how it was described to me on Reddit, but I threw out a bunch of these when I got them in change at Walmart because I thought they were fake quarters. Turns out they're not fake. And interesting enough, I have a 1980 quarter. Same issue, but it's not pure silver. It is a plank quarter. They did a whole bunch of quarters before they released the real quarters, I guess, out in the public. And this quarter has an S on it. Most statehood quarters have W's and not W's. W's? I think the 1999 and 2000s they had 5 W quarters those 2 years. I guess what I'm trying to say is they have P and D quarters only. So this one has an S on here. I need to look it up to figure out what that S is for. I really don't know what the S stands for, so I set it aside and I'm saving it for when I decide to look it up. And this quarter just has welded down edges, and I don't know whether it's fake or a token or not, because it's slightly smaller than the real quarters. But I think it's smaller because it was like sanded. I don't want to say sanded down or something. And I don't even know where I got this quarter, but maybe it was sent to me as a freebie when I ordered coins a long time ago through the Littleton Company. So now I'm going to show you 3 really cool coins. Oh, you sure did. Check this out. This is an 1803 drape bust. I don't know what it's called. I think it's a drape bust half cent. It is a half cent. It says half cent on the back. You can barely read it, but it's there. Maybe can't read it on camera. But it says half cent in the middle on the back. It's crazy cool. 1803 is my oldest coin. It was $79 on eBay. Now we have this really large 1856 penny. It is a really large penny too, because this is a quarter, this is a penny. The penny is a lot thicker than the quarter too. And now a 2 cent penny. It is an 1864 2 cent penny. I want to get the 3 cent nickel one of these days. That one would be great. So here's a 1927 Buffalo nickel. 1929 Buffalo nickel. They look pretty cool on the back too. 1937. Yeah, I wasn't. It's really hard to show the old coins because of how old they are. Like this half cent is really hard to see regardless. 1930 Buffalo nickel. I want to say this Buffalo is 1921, but I can't see the last number very well. So I know there's a 2 in there, so I think it's 1920 something. But I'm thinking it's 1921. I have no idea. Alvin Sexton. Buffaloes are edible. I like buffalo jerky. Here's another buffalo nickel. There's no date on it because it's so worn. Some of these actually came from pocket change too. This is either a 1923 nickel or a 1925 nickel. This is a 1937. 1936. 1934. 1929. Yeah, they're not in terrible shape. A lot of them just came in pocket change over the years, but I did buy a few online at some point. I bought the V nickels online. I didn't buy the Buffalo nickels online. Also, no date, Buffalo nickel. This is a 1920 Buffalo nickel. Some of these are now over 100 years old. 1935 nickel. I put a piece of tape on the back of it to remind myself it came from a fast food drive-through. 1936. 1935. This one is a 34. Alvin, I bet you're just as old as some of these Snickles. 1936 as well. 36. 1926. Super hard to read, but I can see the 20 in there, so it's 1920. 1935. 1930. Another no date one. 1937. 1929. 1935. 1936. 1927. That is true. I would have a lot of money, especially with this peace dollar right here, the 1923 peace dollars. Ooh. Oh, you have no idea how many foreign coins I have. I'll be right back. This whole bus is almost full of foreign coins. This has my foreign currency, but that's going to be in another live stream at some point. I got tons of foreign coins. In fact, I have a buck. Potty mouth. I have a 100-year-old Canadian cent. 1921. I don't know who's on the front, and I don't think you can see it very well either. But that was amongst my pennies. So I need to set that aside and put it in my foreign currency. All right. I think I made it through my Buffalo nickels. Now I just need to count my Buffalo nickels and write it down in my inventory book because I am doing this and making inventory. It could be me on the front of the coin, but I'm better than being on a penny. All right. How many buffaloes do I have? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have 29 buffalo nickels. That's not in a coin folder because I've got coin folders I'm going to show at some point. 29 loose buffalo nickels. Let's take a look at my collection of V-nickels now. Okay. I'm going to start with my oldest one. All right. We have this amazing 1892 V-nickel. They're called V-nickels because they have V on the back, standing for 5 cents. 1892. Now we have an 1897 one. We have one from 1899. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd, Roger Miller, whatever that means. We have a. Ew. We're beginning the 1900s. 1900 on the dot. V. All right, we have a 1901 here. A 1902. 1903. 1904. 1905. Got a really nice looking one here. 1909. And even the backside is nice to look at too. You can read that pretty easily. Then we have a 1911. Sometime around 1909, they started making buffalo nickels. I think that was the nickels. So I gotta do inventory of those ones. So I have 11 V nickels total. And then, for some strange reason, I have a 1957 Jefferson nickel in there. 1942 Jefferson nickel in there. 1943 Jefferson nickel in there. And I thought I had a 19. Oh, I don't know where it is. But maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have it. I had a 1941, but I think I put it in with my common change. I don't know why I hung on to these because these nickels are pretty popular, pretty common still. But I'm gonna hold on to them anyways. LOL. Shaw. Okay. Up next are going to be my dimes. All right. This one is really going to be hard to see. This one is going to be really hard to see, but it's 1876. I can still read the date on it, but it's mostly gone. But I can read the date on it, so it works. And it says 1 dime on the back. Pretty warm. All right, now on to the Barber dimes. We're going to start with the oldest one first. 1892 Barber head dime. Bust cap dime or whatever they call those guys. Pretty faded on the back, but it says 1 dime. 1892. 1895. 1897. This one has a better looking back. It has the wreath around it. 1898. $18.99. The wreath around it. $19.15. It's in pretty used. Now we're on to the Mercury dimes. Let me figure out where to start. All right, 1916 Mercury dime with the flower looking thing on the back. 1918, also flowers on the back. 1920. 1928. And these three are 1935, same year. Got two 1941s. One has tape because it came from a drive-through register. 1941. 1942. You can see the details a lot better on this guy right here. 1944. And 1945. Mercury dimes. All right, what have we? Oh yes, now we are on the Eisenhower-looking dimes. Roosevelt dimes, I think. Roosevelt. Eisenhower? Why? Oh, because my Eisenhower dollars. Because they look similar. Roosevelt dime. Ah, my kitchen cupboard is nothing special. right, we got a 1940 Roosevelt dime here with flowers on the backy back. 1940 dime. A Roosevelt dime, obviously. 1953 dime. 1954 dime. 1957 dime. 1960p, it looks like. This is a very clean silver dime, 1962. Very clean. Looks like it was just minted. Very clean silver dime. I may want to put it in a plastic sleeve of some sort. I do have pancake mix. And I have some wheat crackers. 1903. 2p. And I have three 1964 silvers. And a 1965 slipped into my collection somehow. And that's not a silver one. It's when they started using a little bit of different metals, like copper, I think. How many of these guys do I have? So I have silver mercury dimes. Or Roosevelt dimes, I mean. 12. 1940. 4. Oh boy. Okay, Indian head cents is next. Indian head cents. All right, my oldest Indian head cent is 1864. Very hard to see, but I've got a clean one coming up soon, so. Got two 1887 pennies. Indian head cents. $19.01. This is a slightly better looking one. 1901 Indian head cent. Says 1 cent on the back. 1903 penny. Indian head cent. 1 cent on the back. This is a much cleaner penny. 1903. 1 cent on the back. And this one, I think this one was professionally touched up. I think somebody used some kind of acid on this penny to clean it up. And I have a ton of wheat ear pennies. I'll just show over the box right here. I'll show the coin folders and details, but I'm not going to go through all of those pennies. I'm going to count them because I'm counting them for inventory. Inventory purposes. We have a 1943 steel cent. This came from Coinstar. I remember that. Remember the day I found a few of these in Coinstars. I didn't put them in my coin box apparently because I know I have a few of them. So they must be in my room somewhere. I also have a. Oh, I wonder where I set it down at. I have a gold-plated 1959 penny as well. And I'm not sure if this is a gold-plated dime or not, or if it was just covered, but it looks like it was gold-plated as well. I'm gonna put those two back. And then a really shiny 1955 penny that I put in here. Because it was so shiny, I didn't want to ruin it. All right, now I need to put some of my coins back so I can count my. I'm about to sneeze on my mom's butt. I feel a sneeze coming on. Thank you. Gesundheit. While I stood up, I found what I was looking for. This is a very clean 1943 steel cent. Very clean. Very nice. Don't want to take it out of its wrapper. I just heard a Facebook noise on my phone. All right, so what next? Oh, yes, I gotta put my nickels back in their home. My nickels will be going home because inventory of them has already taken place. Oh man, I have a lot of wheat ear pennies. This will take a minute to count. I count in fives, so I think I got a couple dollars. So I'll actually do rows of 10 actually, just so I don't take up as much space counting them. think I hear the mailman setting a package on my door. All right. We interrupt this program to open a package. Also, if anybody would like to pay my $76 water bill, I would love the help. LOL. I feel like it's Christmas. Lots of bubble mail. Not what I was expecting to get in the mail, though. I was looking forward to my graded cards that in the mail. Maybe they're still out for delivery, but I got these card pages for my card collection. I am going to go back to counting pennies. I'm still looking forward to getting my package. It's only $4.47. Maybe we'll deliver it tomorrow. Because tomorrow is also my day off. Ooh, I found a key in my coin collection. For those of you who missed it, we looked at a 1923 peace dollar. Pretty epic. We looked at my 2001 pure silver dollar commemorative coin. We looked at my 1856 penny. We looked at my 1803 half penny. And we looked at my 2-cent coin from 1864 so far. Now I am counting out all my wheat ear pennies because I'm not going to show those individually on here until I get into my coin folders. And I'll show those ones because it'll be much faster to do. Because this is mostly for inventory purposes. I'm writing down how many coins I have of each flavor. Somebody's banging on my door again. I'll be right back. That was just my neighbor. LOL. A lot of wheat pennies I have gathered over the years. I may have 200 of them. More than 200, actually. Just goes to show that these are still in circulation a lot. Circulation. $100, $200, $232, $232 of these guys. No, 234 pennies. That it was a lot to count. Now I will put the pennies back into my home. I will move my laptop and show you 234 pennies. And my coins spread all over the table here. And the pennies that I didn't count are all of my pre-1990 pennies that are of variant alloys. This 1995 penny was probably painted the color of a steel penny, so somebody could pass it off as a steel penny, which is silly. So this is just randomly spray painted by who knows. That's a 19 old really shiny 1960 pennies that I've kept, and 1959 pennies that are still in superb shape. I've decided to. Ooh, I got my folders to pull out and show. I got some coin folders right here. I guess I don't have my nickel ones anymore. Well, these are my Indian head coins. I don't have too many of them. You see here, I have an 1884 one over here. I have an 1864 one, but it kept falling out, so I keep it in my loose one. 1881, 1882 right here, 1884, 1887. We got the 1888 one here, the 1890, 1892, 1896 here, 1898, 1899, 1899, 1900, 1904, 05, 06, 07, and 08. I think the 1908S, 1909, and 1909S are very rare. 1909S, they only made 309,000, so that's really rare. So those are the 1909S are very rare. And the 1856 one is probably the most rare because they only made 2.7 million of those. 1857 is pretty rare, only 17.5 million. 1858 and 1858 small letters, 24.6 million both kinds. So yeah, those ones are pretty rare. Those are my Indian head pennies right there. So 1909 to 1940, I do have a bunch of pennies for this collection. Not completely full, but it's about, I would say, 40%, 40 to 50% of the way there. Okay. Oh, now I know where all my other steel pennies went. They went to here, to this folder, because these are the three here, and a couple of them came from Coinstar, which was a nice find because I needed these two. These two were from Coinstar, and they both were for those slots. So this one's pretty full. One is a pretty full album if I can get it open. This is 1941 to 1974. The 1974 one looks pretty amazing right there. It still looks brand new. So got some really good beauties. 1960s also look pretty amazing for those years. This is from 1975 until 1999. And then I got miscellaneous pennies on the bottom row here, and these are from the ones up here are from 2000 to 2006. You can tell I haven't really been collecting much of the newer ones down here, but I think I'm going to get back into it. I mean, pennies are still being circulated pretty well. Oh, and this I found in front of a Circle K. It was folded like this. It was folded like this and put down on the ground. I'm like, yes, my day is complete. I found a 20, but nope, it was only a partial. But I still keep it because it's hilarious. Because the people upstairs at the bar were probably laughing at me for picking it up. And now we're going to look at the Banknotes album. This is my favorite album. And Calvin, are you still here? Are you still here, Calvin? You're going to like this. Hey, we're going to get started. We have a silver certificate 1935 F $1 bill here. And we have a $1 bill here that says Hawaii on it. I'm going to pull it out carefully. This is an amazing piece of currency right here. This was used back when the US and Japan were having conflicts, and they came out with these that say Hawaii in giant letters on the back and Hawaii on right here and up here, because if Japan had taken over Hawaii, the Japanese would not be able to use the currency. So that's why they had stamped them like that. Hello, Armin, and I can't pronounce your last name, but hello, and welcome to this stream. This is a great $1 bill right here. I'll put it back in my collection. All right, 100. Okay, and we have another silver certificate $1 bill down here. All right, my next page. So on the back of my first page is the 1985 bill. That was just the year I was born, so nothing special about that. And then 1963 here. And then we go to my $100 bills. These are really old $100 bills, so I saved them. 1990. So they're not too old. It's a 1990 $100 bill. And then I found a 1985 $100 bill. So I had to put that in my collection because that's the year I was born. And this is the backside of them. The old dollar bills had just amazing artwork. The newer hundreds just kind of are boring. And then we have a 1974 $100 bill here. All right, now I'm going to say something funny about my next $1 bill collection. I collected denominations that say boob in the serial number. And what I mean by boob in the serial number, I mean 8008 in the serial number. So I got boob right there in that serial number, boob right here, there. Got a lot of boobs. Got a boob right here. I think I have like 10 or 11 boobs. And then there's boobs in the middle of the serial number here. Boobs in the center here as well. And then we got a booby. We got a booby because it says 8008 and B. So booby. Crazy. I don't know if anybody else does this kind of crazy collecting. And then another one, Boo B. Now we got boob here, We got boob at the beginning here. So I got several of these. Oh, I forgot that I have $5 bill boobs. I just don't have any $10 bills or $20 bills that say boobs. We got boobs here. A $5 bill has a boob there. Boob at the beginning. Oh, my $50 bill has a boob. I was so happy when I found that. And that is a crisp $50 bill too. Crisp $50 bill. Because I came to work that day, I was in a I was in a really bad mood, and when my customer handed me this $50 bill, I saw boob and I laughed my ass off. Bring on the cards. Hello, cards on consignment. How are you? We got another booby right there, and then a lowercase b, so it's kind of a boob, but not really. And we got another $5 bill, boo, lowercase b right there, booby. And now we got $2 bills. So the reason why I have these $2 bills, because they're in order by serial numbers. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. I said 69, lol. 70, 71, 72. And now I have a bunch of really rare $2 bills. We have, what date is this? 1928 $2 bill right here. We've got 1953B right here. 1963 right here. And here's the backside of those old $2 bills. I said backside. So now we have a $5 bill with the red serial numbers. It is 1953. And then we have a 1969 $5 bill down here. Okay, so we have some modern day $5 bills. Not really modern day because yeah, they're still old. Two 1988 ones right here. And we have a 1985 one right here, the year I was born. So that's good to have. A 1981 on this side. 1995 right here. Another 1988. Here's the backside of those $5 bills. Side. All right, so we have a $10 bill from 1934, which I found in the safe at one of the restaurants I worked at. So I obviously bought it from the safe, and it has a very light shading of green here. My father used to call the light shades of green greenbacks because on the back side of these they were lighter green than the other ones. And then the middle one is 1934. Then here down here we have 1950. The writing is darker and it's slightly different, less words than the older one. And so that's what it looks like up there. Then we have the middle one. The middle one is 1974, and then this one is 1969. LOL, because I said 69. Nice, Armin. 1969 is hilarious because I am immature and an amateur. All right, so now we're under the 20s. I really like the artwork on the old 20s. It's a shame that they upgraded them because the $20 bills now look like shit. And my arm is hurting because I am weak. So we have a 1988 one here, 1993 here, 1995. And here are the posteriors of the 20s. I'm not sure how much this book is worth. I don't even know how much it is by face value. If I go back and count it all, probably $600 or $700. We have a 1981 50. We have a 1990 50. We have a 1977 50. I love the old artwork on these old bills. It's a shame they ever upgraded them. Then we have the 1990 there, and then we got the posteriors of the 50s there. So my next. So I got a funny story about the next my next $2 bill show and tell. A customer came in with these really old $2 bills, tried to use them at the self checkouts, but he couldn't because those machines don't take old dollar bills. They don't register the really, really super old ones, especially $2 bills. And he was a crackhead because you could obviously tell he was on drugs. He was one of those kind of people. So I'm guessing he probably stole these $2 bills from somebody because there's no way a regular person would come into the store with 30, like, how many dollars? There's a ton of these. There's 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He came in with 16 of these really old $2 bills and tried to use them all at self checkouts. So I went to my locker in the break room, pulled out my money for my backpack, and I had enough. And I bought them from him at the register, and it was awesome. Awesome blossom. So here we have a 1963. It's kind of a low serial number, too. And it has a star, so it's more valuable than the other ones. And 1953, 1953. A lot of these are 53s and 63s. 53C, 53C, 53B, 53C up here, 53C down here, 53B, 53B here, 53B here, 53B again. So yeah, these are all very similar years. 53B, 53B, and here's the dollar bill that says lube, L008, lube. That's funny. A $2 bill is like buying a base set too. Yes, you are hilariously correct. And on the back page, 1953A, 1953 no letter, and another lube dollar bill, LOOB. So we got the banknotes. I guess I will show my foreign currency too while I'm here. We got a Mexican one here. I don't know what that is here. I don't know what that is here. We got another Mexico. We got Mexico. We got Honduras right here. We got a Canada one here. They don't make $1 bills anymore. What year is this? I think it is a 73. Another Canada $5 note here. 10 yen here. And then we got Bank of Tanzania here. And some kind of currency here. I don't really know much about foreign coins and currencies. I just get a lot of it all the time. So yes, that is my coin, my USA coin and bill show today. I have quarters, but the quarter folders aren't full, so I'm not going to show those today. I think this is the end of my episode. I think I need to order a pizza or something because I am getting a little bit hungry. It's by our couch, so when people are sitting, they look. I need to. The hell? On my art wall. I love $2 bills though. $2 bills are amazing. Where do I put? I've got 2 tins full of bicentennial quarters. Oh, my computer just lets me live stream normally. I don't know if old computers have built-in cameras though, but this computer I bought, how long ago did I buy this? I bought it maybe 3 years ago. It has a built-in camera. So I'm not sure if older ones do or not, but I don't need any equipment. My live stream just works as it is. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be doing live streams if you know what I mean by that. Oh boy. Well, I will be back with a card folder because I know you would like to see some cards. All right, we're gonna look at 2 folders full of cards, but I gotta go to the bathroom and get another Mountain Dew, so I will be right back to show these folders off. All right, I am back. I am back. Armin, are you still here? I keep forgetting I don't have to type, I can just talk. Oh, almost spilled something. Are you here? Are you still here at Cards on Consignment? Oh, maybe not. Awesome. We will start with my black and white series. We got these guys right here. Pretty cool cards. These are the promos. And more promos on this page. And also the BW full arts from the first set. And then we have the BW Secret Rare Pikachu, I think, and then the Noble Victories cards. Hard to see because of the position my laptop's in. And what I mean by position is I don't mean 69. Got these cool pages. All right, the next pages are going to be the next Destinies. Some of my favorite cards ever. I didn't even realize this was a secret rare until I saw it in my in one of my common binders like 2 years later. I noticed it was a secret rare, so I'm like, oh crap, I need to get this into my ultra rare collection. The Mewtwo in this set looks sick. And then, ooh, I need to plug in my battery. My battery has been plugged in. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we're looking at Dark Explorers here. That Pokemon catcher was pretty expensive when I bought it. It was like a $50 card when I bought it. Maybe now it's more. Not sure, but that was the last card I got for this set. Now we have Dragons Exalted. Dragons Exalted. I really love the XY series, or the black and white series especially. But the X and Y series is nice too. Now we're going to look at Boundaries Cross. Now we have some trainers and secret rares right here. They are from Boundaries Crossed. Now what do we have here? We have Plasma Storm here. The Charizard's not in this binder because it's in with my other Charizard collection. Otherwise, it'd probably go right here. And I think there was a Blastoise in this set too, and I think that got put in my Blastoise collection. So that's where the Blastoise would be. Blastoise collection. No, I got the Blastoise is on the next page. So that's where the Charizard would be too, just kidding. Okay, now we have Dark Explorers. No, we already said Dark Explorers. Oh man, what was this called? I cannot remember what this set is called. It's right after my Plasma Storms. I think Dark Explorers. No, that was right after Destinies. Dragons Exalted. Ooh, I don't remember what the set was called. I need to figure out what's called. What the hell? It was a 2013 set. Plasma Blast. That can't be it. Plasma Blast? Maybe that's Plasma Blast. Ooh, I don't remember what that set's called. I don't remember what this set's called. It's right after Plasma Storm. And I want to say that these secret rares are from Plasma Blast. And Plasma Blast would be on this page, but I didn't finish the last couple sets, unfortunately, because I got broke. I went broke during this time in my life. And these, I think, are supposed to be for the Ace spec cards, but I didn't even get a single one. Okay, now I believe this is the Legendary Treasures, the last series of X and Y. So I'm thankful I got the gold card for it. You had me at Nut Blast. All over my fucking face. Alright. Then the Radiant collection follows that. Love the Radiant collection. Sort of. Too much of a girly collection though, but it's alright. Then I have a random Rayquaza collection in the back here. Let's see what Rayquazas that are back here. Yeah, this is a really random Rayquaza collection. I had started that and then abandoned the collection as soon as I realized it was going to be interfere with my Charizard collection. I think I have a random Mewtwo collection back here too. Really random. Hey, even a gold star right there. Pretty cool. Oh, Plasma Freeze. That's what I was thinking. One of the sets is called Plasma Freeze. And then some more Mewtwo cards too. Like, I like Mewtwo a lot. And then an empty page. Wow. All right. I'm expecting 2 PSA 10 Charizards to arrive in my mailbox today. I just checked eBay before I came back into this room, and it says they are out for delivery, and it's 5:31 right now, so they have between now and 7 to bring them to me today. I am excited. That's why after I show you my next binder, I'm going to go back out and see if it's on the porch. Can you guess what my next binder is going to be? Well, whatever your guess, it's XY cards. I didn't get too far in this series. And wherever you see a blank spot, it's probably a Charizard, but I just don't keep my Charizards in this binder. They belong in their Charizard binders, respectively. All right. As you should. I would have felt retarded too for not buying them. These are all the promo cards. Charizards are not in this binder, as I may have said once or twice. All right. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, we're still on the promo cards. And I think this is from a completely different XY subset. 15 out of 34. So yeah, Team Magma and Aqua, some kind of weird set. Now, okay, so here's the XY base. This is the best Blastoise I had ever seen. And it is still one of my top 10 cards. Like, the base set for XY was phenomenal. I mean, we got the Yveltal right there. That has great artwork. The Venusaur's got epic artwork, and the Xerneas here has just amazing artwork. All around, this first set was definitely a hit. Definitely a hit. So the next set we're going to look at is Flashfire. So wherever you see a blank spot is where a Charizard is supposed to be. And those Charizards are in my Charizard binders. And believe me, I've got all of the Charizards for this set. Okay, and now we are on Furious Fists. Furious Fists oftentimes create Plasma Blast, if you know what I mean. A huge Plasma Blast. Alright, oh, maybe that wasn't Furious Fist. Maybe that was something or the other. Well, anyways, here's the one with the Gengars in it. The third set in. Can't remember the name of that set, but oh well. And the Gengar looks pretty epic. The silver Dialga card was pretty awesome too. And the next set we have, oh boy. Ooh. This set is Primal Clash because I pulled 2 miscut cards in this set. And I'm going to show you an up-close picture of it. This is a miscut Kyogre. Full art. I pulled 2 full art miscuts in this set. It looks beautiful. I really love miscut cards a lot. I'm going to show you this page again. XY series just did a great job of artwork, in my opinion, especially on the full arts. They impressed me big time. Okay, so Primal Clash. Primal Clash? I don't know why I said Primal Clash. I can't remember what I just said about this set. Oh boy, I can't remember what I'm saying. Now I'm feeling like a retard. Okay. Okay, so here's the next set of Primal Clash. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Oh, I don't think it was Clash. That's the problem. I don't even remember. All right, and the Teammates is the other miscut card I got in that same box. So two full art miscuts in that box was pretty epic. Primal Clash, but yeah, maybe that just seems weird when I say it out loud. All right, and the next set, I think this one's Furious Fists, but I'm not sure. I can't remember all the set names, which is silly. But this set is pretty cool too, because the Rayquaza and the Shaman are killer artworks right there. Killer artworks. And the next set is because I can't remember what that set's called, so I don't really know. I just have the cards. These are pretty cool to look at. The Lugia here is absolutely amazing. Amazing to look at here. Look at the blue on that card. Ooh, 2 gold cards. All right, and now the set that features Mewtwo begins on this page. And I must have put my Mewtwo's in another spot, but here we go. Or I probably didn't finish this set because I know I didn't. I know I didn't complete some of these sets. But I know I have the Mega Mewtwo's. I don't even know where they went. I'm gonna have to really locate them. That bothers me. Maybe they're in that white binder. No, they're not here. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy because I pulled those out of the box. Oh, really? Oh, that's really gonna piss me off. Oh, they're back there somewhere. Okay, they're in a different set. Oh well. Okay, so I pulled these two secret rares, and this one's slightly misaligned here, so it's pretty cool. I have never been on Twitch, so I don't know what Twitch is. Okay, now we're on to the Gyarados set. I don't have all the cards for this set because towards the end of XY I just could not collect anymore. Then we have a Vaporeon and a Ninetales from I think that's just Generations probably. And then we got these Mega Mewtwo's right here, and then Zapdos and Articuno. I think those are Breakpoint, possibly. Okay, and we got some more. I think these are Generations cards right here as well. Then I was able to get the Alakazams from this set as well. But I wasn't able to get all the Ultras for this set because I guess I got financially kaput at some point towards the end of XY. These are nice. And then in the final pages of my binder are these cards. And then a random Magearna X. I think that was for the last final set of XY. I should try to complete those pages at some point, but not in today's market at the moment. Not in today's market. I need to go see if a package is on my porch because I am looking forward to those two PSA 10 cards that I bought. Right back. I will show two more binders, and then I am going to end my live stream so I can watch Netflix and chill, and then order a pizza for supper. My arm is getting tired, anyways, because I am fat who can't hold a binder for more than 2 minutes without crying because it hurts. I really don't know, to be honest. Honestly, a month if you get a storage unit, yeah, that's not as safe as a safety deposit box. But safety deposit box would be a lot more expensive, I think. But safety deposit box would be a lot safer. In this binder, the Charizards will also be in Charizard. My Charizard binder is not this binder. Well, that's true. I've got a lot of expensive cards. Eventually, I'm gonna have to sell them because every time I go to work, I'm all like, crap, crap, my cards, my cards, my cards. I hate that feeling. That's why I'm kind of renting. I'm renting a whole house by myself and not having roommates right now. I don't like roommates. I'm gonna move in about a month or so. All right. We got the Legendary Collection, the Master set. I have the Dark Raichu, but it's in my Raichu collection. I meant to put it back in this binder, but didn't get around to it. And this is my 4th edition printing collection area. I don't have almost any of the holos or rares for the 4th edition printing. I do have like 5 Charizards from 4th edition printing. So this is the 4th edition base set. No, this looks like the regular base set, but it's the 4th UK printing. I definitely don't want a crappy apartment. What I want to do is probably rent a room out of somebody's house and put my own expensive lock on my door. That's probably what I will do. All right, now this binder is just full of random stuff. This is my Pokemon Rumble series right here. And then these two cards are, can't remember. And now we've got McDonald's promos down here from years ago. Never did complete any of the McDonald's promo sets when they came out. Just wasn't interested in them. Then we have the Dragon Vault set, and I don't know where all the other cards went to. Probably, I really don't know where all the cards went to. Then now we're looking at the Arceus complete set right here on this page. And now we're looking at the shiny hollow cards here on this page. And on the back here, and then the Rotom cards. And then the SL cards on the next page. And then that one. I did not complete that. So. And then we got some random Blasters collection back here. This one is fake, but it's a cool fake. It goes with the Blastoise. This one's shadowless right here. Turtok right down here is a first edition German. Got some pretty cool Blastoise card. Fossil did not have a fourth printing, by the way. The base set just had a fourth printing. Even more Blastoises too, and also another fake one. No, that's CD promo. Just kidding. Got two more German first editions right here. We got a $2 bill one right here because it's phased at 2, so that's $2 bill. Oh, there's the other fake one. Oh, my cards are here. Yes! Yes! They arrived. But it feels really light, so I don't know if both of them are in there or if it's. This better not be another empty box. I had that happen to me last weekend. And then the seller said, "Oh, your cards are in a different envelope." Fortunately, he was right because they showed up a few days later, but I was so mad getting an empty bubble mailer. All right. All right, pretty cool. Got through the box. All right. Would you look at this? Would you look at these two beautiful cards? We got the Firebox World Championship card, PSA 10, and we got the World Championship Perfection box. I might stream tomorrow, but I will probably stream on my other channel, the Charizard Network. I probably won't stream on this channel tomorrow. I will probably stream on my card channel tomorrow because I don't like doing my cards on my Wheat and Shaw channel. But tomorrow I'll probably do a stream on the Charizard Network. Back sides of these. All right. They came. Now I can order my pizza. Yes, you are. You're so cute. Yes, you are. You're so cute. Now, where was I? Oh, I was talking about a blank page here. Anything else in this binder? Oh, yes, a random Ancient Muse. These are all just random cards I shoved in here. Some random energies. Ooh, some random Shadowless First Edition cards up here, trainers. That's why I put those in there because I needed somewhere to put them. I know they're commons, but even First Edition Shadowless commons are like buku bucks these days. Ooh, ooh, boy. Come, 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 come. How many of these quarters did I have? I don't know much about computers. I'm really stupid with computers. So all I know how to do is this general basic setup. Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to do that. I open. Let's enjoy my two latest additions to my Charizard collection. Had to have them. All right. Huh. You were watching girl wrestling earlier. I was watching girl and guy wrestling earlier. Thank you for stopping by at Armin. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I'm terrible with pronunciations. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. You all have a great night. I am going to log out for the day. Thank you for watching. And if you want to see my coins and my dollar bills, you can go back and start to stream over, I'm sure. I got lots of coins I was showing off earlier today, or earlier in the stream, I should say. Great night, guys.